Hey guys! Oh wait, no, that's my fault. Hey guys, it's your favorite premarital sex ever, Dwayne The Rock Johnson here. And as of late, there has been a very large trend on the internet of just chess in general. But another thing that's been rising in popularity is chess, but like played by AI, like Google Bard or ChatGPT. And I've seen a couple of these videos on the internet, and I think they're like really funny. And so I was like, hey, why can't I do that? So like I loaded up ChatGPT, that's what you see on the right side of your screen here. And on the left side is a chessboard that you can like literally move pieces anywhere, and like we're gonna need that function. Okay, I literally just searched up like chess.com playground, and it told me like how to get to it because I'm dumb. That's what I thought of. Yeah, so my ELO is like 450. That's also in the title. So you might see me making blunders, and you might see ChatGPT making a couple questionable moves like that or whatever. I don't know, but I'm white, ChatGPT is black, and I asked it, let's play a game of chess. I'm the white piece and you're the black piece. It says, okay, cool. So I searched up a video of how to like use chess notation. I spent like 5 minutes searching YouTube because I had no idea how to do it. But yeah, I learned how to notate moves. So my first move, I was white. It's pretty standard opening here. E4, E5. Yeah, he plays E5. I'm gonna probably accidentally refer to ChatGPT as he for this entire video because for some reason I'm delusional and I think it's a person. But yeah, anyway, yeah. So they respond with E5. So I play knight F3. What do you want? No, stop. Okay, knight F3, and then they respond with knight C6. Now I have a perfect opportunity here to do this. What's this called? Roy Lopez. I have a perfect opportunity to do this, but I don't because I didn't know it existed when I did. I played this game yesterday, and I learned that Roy Lopez existed like today during 4th period because a video showed up on my recommended. So I could have done that, and that's Magnus'. Sorry, Magnus' favorite opening. Instead, I do D4 because I just want to indict chaos. So he does blah, and so I just like I kind of want to test to see if ChatGPT is really as dumb as advertised. So I take with my knight. On D4, and then he does know that I have a knight here that is not protected, so he takes back. Does he? Oh, no he doesn't. Wait, no, my fault. I do my knight here. I don't even remember this game. I didn't look at this game after I did it, so yeah, I'm just dumb. He attacks my knight instead of taking the free knight for some reason. Where did the knight go? What? Banished to the Shadow Realm? Where did you go? Now, why is there another knight here? What is happening? Hold up. I need that to be a bishop. Because that's the bishop he moves. Bishop c5. Hopefully I didn't just make any errors. If I did, let me know in the comments. And if I didn't, good, cool. I'm not a bad player. Anyway, he plays that. Not bishop. Wait, what do I play? c3. Oh, yeah, I need to protect my knight. My fault. Forgot about that part. So I need to, like, you know, I don't move it, of course, because I'm stupid. And I protect it because I don't know, I feel like it. That's probably a blunder. Reinforcing my knight on d4. What does he play? Knight f6. Where's his knight? Which knight? What's f6? So he plays that. Okay. And I play bishop c4. c4. Okay, that's this one. So I move it here. I don't really know what the purpose of that move is. Probably just to develop a piece, but it's not really, like, attacking anything. I mean, it is, but it's a protected pawn. So, yeah, I just wanted to develop a bishop, I'm pretty sure. So he plays castle. It's actually... Whoops, I just took... No. That. There we go. So he castles, and I respond with castling. That bishop doesn't exist. I don't know, like, because that's the bishop that I moved. Wait, am I like delusional? I moved that bishop, right? Or did I just illegally move bishop c4? Hold on, sorry, I'm just dumb. I need to look back. Bishop c. That's not c4! Wait, so this bishop is still here, and I have a bishop here. Okay, I get it now. What? That's f4. So I'm pretty sure this is the position we're in right now. Sorry, I did not prepare for this video at all in advance, in case you didn't know. In case you haven't gathered that by now, but I think I just caught my mistake. Where were we? Blah, 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 knight f6. We passed all that. So he castles. No, I castle. No, he castles, and then I castle, and then... Okay, this is where I actually start knowing. I do know that that is d6. That's what he played there. Knight takes c6. I just take his knight because some stuff, like, needs to start happening, right? And then he recaptures with the pawn. No, he doesn't capture his own bishop. No, that's not a good move. He captures my knight. And then I play... No, that's that move. And then bishop g5. Bishop g5. Yeah, see? That bishop is there, see? So I did it right. I did do it right. See, I'm just that guy. And then he plays h6, so I move back because I'm scared of losing my bishop. And then he does rook e8 for some reason. I don't really know what. Well, I don't know. I'm an awful player, so I don't know why he did this. But like, Levy, if you're watching this, can you explain rook e8 to me? It's probably just like attacking this pawn. Yeah, that's literally what it is. It's just attacking that pawn. Anyway, so I play bishop d3. Which one of these bishops can go to d3? That one. Oh yeah, because it protected the pawn. I saw that as I was playing the game. And I didn't see it as I was reviewing the game. So I protected with d3, and then he plays d5. Which one of these is d? That one, that one, that one. So he does that. But this is like a normal game so far, by the way. It's probably pretty boring, but you're gonna just have to trust me on this. It gets very interesting. Okay? It's gonna get very questionable. So, e takes d5, so I just take his pawn. He plays knight takes d5, so he plays this, blundering his queen. But I'm a 450 ELO, so I don't, you know, see this, of course. I see it later, little spoiler there, but I didn't see it right here, so instead of just taking the free queen, it's not a free queen, but instead of taking the queen, I play rook e1. I don't even really know why I played that. Like, I don't know. I'm just moving things. And what does someone who is low ELO do when they don't know what to do? They just move things, you know? It also kind of provides, you know, I now have a risk of getting back rank mated, so that's lovely. Bishop takes d4. Which one of these squares? Okay, so this is where the shenanigans start. So this is a legal move, and it's a thing you can do, but ChatGPT has it notated as bishop takes d4, but there was nothing on d4. He thinks it's a bishop, so he thinks that I have a bishop on d4 that he just took. I don't, so that's where the goofiness starts. Bishop takes d. Oh yeah, this is where I see that he has a free queen, so I just take his queen, and of course he takes back with his rook on d8, and then rook e4. Which one? Rook e4. I played with that. Yeah, I don't know. I think I was just like double attacking the bishop or whatever. I don't know why I didn't just take the. Why did I not just take the bishop? Wait, what? I'm actually dumb. Anyway, then he responds with c5, blah, 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 protecting his bishop, and I think that's actually when I realized, nope, it's not. I played knight a3. So, yeah, I just wanted to do something with my knight. That's not a good position because the pawn was blocking the other position, and I wanted to be more centralized on the board. I could move it here, but, you know, I also still have a free bishop. So anyway, bishop e6. Which one of his bishops moves to e6? This one? Oh yeah, that is a legal move. This one. Okay, so this is interesting. He says bishop e6, pinning my knight. This is my only knight to my queen. This is my queen. So ChatGPT thinks that this move pins my knight to my queen. Yeah, it doesn't really do that. Sorry, I need to go get water. It doesn't really do that because. Oh, my water cup is empty. That's absolutely lovely. Yeah, I'm just not even going to explain that. It gets worse later, trust. Oh, this is when I finally realized I have a free bishop, so I take it on c4, and then he does blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is a very interesting move. Rook takes d4. I really, like, this is one of those times where Levy would be like, I can't explain that move, but, like, that's not a legal move. So I actually, I'm just... like, you know what? I can't speak English today. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with me. I think it's just because I'm stupid. I'm just looking at this rook on a3, and I don't know, like, why I moved it to a3 when I did. Like, I'm reevaluating my own life choices right here, but anyway, blah, 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 blah. Rook takes d4, clearly a legal move because it ignores the fact that it jumps its own knight. And then nb5. nb5. Oh, yeah, that's actually a good move. I saw that move. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, so this is interesting. He does rook e4. No, that's not interesting. That actually is a legal move. He says it exchanges rooks, and it does exchange rooks. So I take back with a bishop, and that attacks his knight, blah, blah, blah. So he plays bishop d5. Oh, he takes his own horse and claims that it attacks my queen. This does not attack my queen. This attacks my bishop. My queen is still down here. And I can't just ignore the fact that he just took his own horse. So that was a very interesting move. Questionable at the very least. Then I take his bishop on d5 with my bishop that he just attacked but didn't defend at all. And this is what, like, look at this thing over here. I have mate and 8, but I don't even see it. Like, I don't even know what it is. Like, I don't see it. But there's, like, clear checkmate here. because I am so far. I have a rook that I haven't even moved. I have a queen that I also haven't moved. Then I have a bishop and a knight. But anyway, he does rook d8, r d8, attacking my queen, of course. Like it says here, of course, this is a direct attack on my queen on d1, completely ignoring the fact that this bishop exists. Blah blah blah, and pinning my bishop to the king. What is ChatGPT thinking here? Like, how can it do both these? Like, how does it claim that it does both these things and it does neither one of them? Knight takes a7, I take his pawn because I feel like it and I don't know what else to do. Rook a8, he plays rook a8. Oh, he just goes back to where he was before. Bishop a8. Oh, yeah, he also blunders a rook. I completely forgot about that part. I'll play queen a8. Oh, yeah, he summons a queen. What? No. He summons a queen on a8 from out of absolutely nowhere. Completely forgot that I took his queen with my bishop on whatever square that is, like a couple thousand moves ago. Yeah, so he just summons a queen. Yeah, I honestly should have seen that coming. It's just a clear blunder on my part. Knight b5. He also attacks my knight, so I play knight b5, which attacks this pawn, which is not protected. But he can't protect it with the queen. He can also attack my knight with the queen, or play here and then move this pawn and then pin this pawn to my. I'm just saying things, okay? I don't know anything about chess. Anyway. NB5. Oh yeah, of course I attacked his queen with that move. So queen B7, which attacks my knight. So I play A forward because I want to see if he takes the knight, just so I can take his queen. He does not. He plays rook A7. Rook takes a7, of course, because, you know, I had a very vulnerable pawn on that spot. He just summoned a rook, okay? He just summons, I don't even know, like, how, like, ChatGPT is so amazing, but it's also so unbelievably stupid. How, like, did it think it'd have a rook on a8? It just moved its queen from a8. How, like, what? Did it? Yeah, it did. But, like, what? Huh? I took both of its rooks. Anyway, knight. Oh, he also blunders it immediately. So knight takes a7. He spawns it into a position where it can be immediately blundered. I didn't even know, like, oh my god. So, of course, he takes back on a7, taking my queen on a7. You know, of course, grabbing my hanging queen. Sorry, I keep making references to this, like, over here. But, like, if I say something that you don't get, it's probably because of that. Oh, also, if he moves this pawn, he pins this with the king, so that's pretty cool. Queen, I was about to say queen. Queen d8. Where's my queen? Where's d8? There, I played this. I put him in check. He does this, which is actually, like, not an awful move, considering it's the only legal move. It's pretty funny that the standard for not awful move has gone to legal moves at this point. But trust me, it gets worse. Just wait. That was I need to drink some water. Sorry. Kind of choking on air right now. My fault. King h7, rook d1. I play rook d1, rook d1, rook d1. Hot dogs and bologna. He takes queen ace. Oh, yeah. So here he plays queen a7. I'm just gonna ignore the fact that he already had a queen on a7. He basically just passed. He clicked the pass button. Okay. I don't even know. Like, look. Okay. So when did he move his queen to a7? 2 moves ago. 25. Queen a7. And then he moves his king. 27, queen a7. So he literally just passed. So what does someone who's 400 ELO do when they don't know what to do? They move their pawn. So I played b4. I just kind of wanted to test to see if he would take the free pawn. Like, this is a blunder, but I did it on purpose because I wanted to see if it was, like, there. But then he played queen a4. Hello? Yeah, queen a4, which actually isn't an awful move like the other ones have been. Oh, he also attacked my rook, which I just noticed now. So queen e1, and then he plays queen b4. Again, actually, like, gaining pieces here. So, not awful. I go back to d1. This is like a whole sequence where I kind of realize I'm kind of at risk of being back rank mated if I, like, move my rook away. So I didn't really want to, you know, do that. Yeah, my fault, guys. So I move it back to d1, and then no, what does he do then? He moves his queen to a4. Okay, attacking my rook again, and I don't want to go back again because then it would be a draw by repetition, so I move to b1, and then he moves back to a7, capturing my pawn on a7, of course, and then I move to h4 because I don't want to get back rank mated. I want to escape for my king. So, he plays h5. Actually, that was a pretty good move, I will admit, because my point for what is that for? My point for h4 was to do that and then, like, move this pawn, and then, like, move that pawn again. No, move this pawn after that, the h pawn after that, so that I can move here, and then, like, after I move my rook up here, I'd be able to move my queen over here. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I move my queen over here, and then this spot will be protected, and this spot will be blocked by his own pawn. None of you followed what I was just saying at all, but that was my plan. So he plays that, which just completely ruins all my plans. So I played g4, because again, I just wanted to see if he knew that I had a pawn there. I'm just giving him a free pawn. Literally, that's what it is. And then he does queen d4. Where is d4? Oh, yeah, he jumps his own pawn. That's pretty interesting, just ignoring the fact that that's an illegal move. So I play queen e8, because he attacks my queen with the d4 move. So this is a very interesting move. Queen d2, doubling up his queen and rook on the d file. Interesting, a couple things about that. One, he does not have a rook. Two, his queen was already on the d file, and he moved his queen to a spot on the d file from the spot on the d file. So theoretically, even if he did have a rook, they would have already been doubled up. So, so this is just not. It's so bad on so many levels, you know. And I finally realized that I have a free pawn here. So queen, not queen, whatever that is, takes h5. Okay, so here's where he actually starts playing a couple legal moves. So this is where it gets boring because he actually does smart things for a while. Plays queen f4. Oh, I accidentally said RB, attacking my g5 pawn. I do not have a pawn on g5. That's very interesting. So I accidentally clicked that. Then RB7. I don't even know what the point of that move is. Probably just to take a pawn. He does queen g4 check. So I do king f1. See, this is where he actually starts being smart. Because here he plays queen h3, which I didn't even see. Like, I thought he would take my pawn, and then I was like, oh yeah, I guess he could put me in check that way too. So I go to e2, because I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna start marching my king up the board. Queen h5, he jumps my pawn, and takes my pawn. And, okay, so this is a funny thing. So he plays queen e5, which, not e, h. He plays queen h5, jumping up over my pawn on h4, which puts me in check, so I move my king to e3 because I'm marching up the board. And then he moves his queen and takes it on h4. So he jumped my pawn knowing that the pawn was there. So ChatGPT, like, it doesn't have a distorted vision of the... Well, it does, but, like, it knew my pawn was there. Like, a lot of the time, I would just, like, make the excuse of, like, ChatGPT doesn't know my piece is there, but it did, and it, like, jumped it anyway. So, yeah, I don't know what really is going through its mind. So I do he does that, then I do rook takes c7. So yeah, I do that. And then he does queen g5. Can you stop playing good moves, for Christ's sake? I'm trying to, like, do something here. I just keep marching my king across the board. I put it to e4. If I accidentally put myself in check on any of these moves, let me know. Queen g6 plus. Queen g6 plus. Checking my king again. Wait, no. That. Yeah, queen g6. He keeps doing the same thing over and over. I just keep marching my king across the board. Move it to d5 here. Oh, this is interesting. He plays queen e6 and declares checkmate. Game over. I have a couple legal moves here. Of course, all these spots are protected by the queen. That's blah, blah, blah. I can't move here because of the pawn, but I can take the pawn. And I can take the queen, because I still have a queen on e8, by the way. I don't even know if you remember that. I don't even know how it got there. But somehow I have a queen on e8. So I'm just kind of like, yo, that ain't checkmate, fam. Like, dog, what you doing? So, so he says, sorry, and I just go queen e6, because I'd rather lose a queen for a queen. That's, like, the best move. If I take the pawn, he just takes the queen for free, and he still has a queen, and it's a rook v queen, and I would lose that, and I only have one pawn, so I'm losing the pawn battle as well. So I play queen e6, and then they play f takes e6. Doesn't even notate this as a check, but it is a check. So I take back on e6, of course. Because that's the best move, I think. I don't know. And then he plays c4, advancing his pawn, and then I remember I have a rook here. And this is where it gets interesting. In this position, black played king takes c4. That is not a legal move. I'll just say that now. He moved his king from h7 to c4. Honestly, it's just a clean blunder by me. I mean, that's obviously my fault. Sorry about that, guys. I should have seen that the rook that took the pawn was in clear view of the king. So, yeah, it's actually written in the rulebook that the king can turn into a helicopter at will once per game and teleport across the board. I'm just making things up. I'm sorry. So, he takes the king on... Not the king. That'd be very interesting. He takes the rook on c4. from across the board. Because of course he does. You know, he's ChatGPT, he can do whatever he wants. So after that, I play f4 because I want to do something with my pawn that I haven't moved at all. Plays king d5. He plays king d5. Huh? So I take his king on d5, which I think is a perfectly normal move. I'm not even gonna like comment on any of the shenanigans that are abundant anymore. So I take his king, and then he plays king e4, spawning a new king on e4 and teleporting himself into check again. I don't feel like taking his king because I want to see what he does if I blunder a king and a pawn at the same time. So I do f5. And then he plays king e5, which does literally nothing. He moves himself into check again. He moves himself from check into check. Attacking my pawn. He literally could have taken the pawn, but it's from an illegal position anyway. So yeah, I do king. I take his king because I feel like it. And then he plays. Wait, I take his king, right? Yeah. Then he plays f6. F6 check. So he moves his pawn to f6. So I take his pawn. Guys, let me know what to do if you're in this position as black, because sometimes I'm in this position and I struggle to find good moves when I'm playing as black. Honestly, not gonna lie. Like what? Huh? Like ChatGPT, how can AI like drive cars by itself but get to this position in a chess game? I don't understand. I don't understand. And then he spawns like his 15th king of the game, moving into e4. Oh, again moving himself into... No, that doesn't move. I'm dumb. I thought this was a black pawn. It's not. So he doesn't move himself into check this time, which is very impressive. So I do king e7. Again, I'm just marching my king for no reason. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. He plays king d4. I just cleanly blunder my pawn. By the way, if he takes here, it's a draw, and the game is over. But he doesn't. He plays king d4. So I play f6 because I need to, you know, get a queen. He plays king takes c5, of course, my very valuable pawn that was on c5. So I play f7, and then he just keeps moving his king because that's the only thing he can do. He moves to e5. So that's a very interesting move. f8 equals queen. I move and promote. And here we have the endgame. I mean, it's been the endgame for a while, but here we have king versus queen. No, king and queen versus king. I was about to say, like, king and queen. Queef? No, king, okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, after f8 promotes to queen, he plays king e4, centralizing the king. Hold up. Okay, I'm sorry. My dad came in and he was like, you need to put your stuff away because it's school night, which is true, it is. I'm going to try to speed run through the rest of it. So after he moves king e4, sorry, I'm probably talking quieter now because I don't want to wake up my mom. I play queen f5 to like to restrict his king to the bottom side of the board. So he plays king e3, which just puts himself more in danger. So I do that. He does king f2. I do this. It's just theory stuff. No, it's not. I just made that up. Queen h3. That's the thing I just did. I'm actually dumb. King g1. King g1, root dog, but root dog? I just said root dog. I'm making so many Levy references. Anyway, I start moving my king now because I need that for the checkmate. Yeah, this is just like dumb endgame stuff. It ends with a bang though. So, just letting you know. King g2. King g2? What? Oh, yeah, okay, so he just moves up into check again. I'm sorry, that's just, I should have completely expected that. I just don't care. If he takes my queen here, it's a draw. I just don't really care, though. So I just move my thing there. But he completely doesn't really know that I have a queen on h3. So he does king g3. I can't explain it at this point. Is this checkmate? No, because he can move there. And there. No, not there. He can move there. Can you move here? No, because my king. Sorry. Anyway, queen g4. Check. I put him into check from a checking position because I don't know. I want to get like an actual proper checkmate in this game, by the way. If I sound different, it's because I have my retainers in. So he plays king f2, moving himself down into exactly where I wanted him to go, actually. So that's pretty nice. King f4, moving my king because I need that for the checkmate. I'll do king f1. So this is where it starts getting interesting, right? King f1. So if I move my king here and move my queen here, it's checkmate, not there. So I start doing that. I play king. No, what? Blah blah blah. He plays king f1. I play king f3. So yeah, he plays. I play that. So that happens. In this position, black plays king f1. Second time this game, black has just like drawn? Question mark on position. He just doesn't play. He has 2 legal moves. No, he has 1 legal move, but he can't. He just doesn't move there. So he does that. So I do king g3 to hopefully do this checkmate, because queen f2 is checkmate. And in this position, facing mate in 1, with the king on f1, black plays king f1. And I do queen f2 checkmate in 64 moves. The whole stack of moves. That's such a long game. Okay, if you don't know chess, 64 moves is a very, very long game. At least I think. There's no way Levy is watching this, but if you are, can you, like, let me know? Oh, by the way, the reason I was scrolling through, like, the whole conversation earlier is because I asked it to do this. I would have used this, but I was going through this review, like, yesterday after the game, and this is wrong. Like I was doing the review, and I, like, realized I was making illegal moves. Like, remember when my bishop was all the way over here and it took the queen? This has me overtaking my own knight on the way to take the queen. So I'm like, yeah, this is just wrong, so I had to go through every single message. So yeah, this video took a very long time. Sorry about that. When I clicked here when my dad came in the room, I was like, oh no, this video is 23 minutes long. That's not good. So, thank you, ChatGPT. I actually did have a pretty good time playing this game. It was hilarious. I might have chuckled a couple times. Maybe even giggled. Who knows? Look, my queen is making a whole journey. Oh no, he blundered his kick. Sorry. I'm just gonna make an army of kings. No, I'm not. I'm gonna end this video because king despawn. I'm gonna end this video because it's taken way too long already. I hope you enjoyed these wacky hijinks and shenanigans that ChatGPT has committed. I like when it declared checkmate. That was funny when it wasn't checkmate. But in conclusion, I don't know if I have any faith for, like, AI in chess. Not like the good AI, but like ChatGPT AI in chess. Because this was an absolute monstrosity in the best kind of way, and I absolutely loved it. So, yeah. That's about it. See ya.